Like many things in the world, this system was already invented. And it's called the Martingale system. And it's commonly used on games where there's roughly a 50% chance of winning.
So we will finally be able to answer the question if one person can actually make money using this system. So the Martingale system has two simple rules. If you win, bet the same amount, and if you lose, just double the bet you lost previously. So say if we apply this system in roulette and we bet $10 as an initial amount and we choose red, but it comes out the opposite, it comes out black, so then we lose. So then we double that initial amount to $20, but yet then again we lose once more. So our next bet has to be twice the amount that we just lost. So then we're going to bet 40 and say it lands on a red, yay, and we win. So then we could do the math to find out how much money we actually walk away with applying the system. So if we add up our investment, we did 10, 20, 40. We invested $70 into the system, but yet we walk away with 80. So we walk away with a $10 profit, and that's how the Martingale system works. Every time you win, no matter how many times you lose, you walk away with a profit of that initial amount. So some of the flaws of the Martingale system is that it requires unlimited bankroll. That and the table limits, which restrict you from betting the amounts that you actually need to bet. The Achilles heel of the Martingale system is losing multiple times in a row. What happens is that your bets tend to grow exponentially. So we have, say if we have an initial bet of 10, then we lose. We bet 20, we lose one more time, we bet 40. Then you can kind of see where this is going. We have 80, 160, and 320. So unless you walk into a casino with a large amount of money, this system can break the bank. So we are currently betting $640 just to come out with a profit of 10. So the betting function is your initial amount times 2 to the power of x, where x is the number of times you're losing. And as you see that this 2 number to the power can actually grow very fast. If someone were to lose 10 times in a row with an initial bet of 10, that last bet would have to be over $10,000 just to get a profit of 10. So now you can see the risk versus reward when dealing with this system. There's also this thing called table limits. Table limits are the range at the table which you can bet. So say if you sit down at a smaller table with a low limit, the range might be from 10 to say 500, and that poses a problem. If you lose 6 times in a row, you'd be required to bet $640. And so what one would have to do in order to bet the required amount is a person would have to get up and move to a table with a higher betting limit. So these are some of the problems that pose with the Martingale system. But with MATLAB, we will test to see if there's a middle ground. A middle ground that say if you walk into a casino with this much, have an initial bet of this, and you plan to walk out with this, where this could be an effective system. That is what we are trying to discover with the use of MATLAB.